How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, back in American Truck Simulator as per usual, and we have a little bit of a long drive today. It's going to be about 800 miles, but we're going to have to get to the job first to pick up. But we're basically in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and we got the C120 Freightliner. This comes from Nikola Trucks. I think that's how you pronounce it, hopefully, or Nikola, something like that. I'll have a link to the page. It's a Gumroad page where you can get this truck. It's a pay-where truck. I think it's about, let me see, $10, I think. He's got some other ones that are about $15, $20, depending. I want to say this one's $10. Sorry that I'm not solid on the pricing, but you'll be able to see it once you get on the page. I have got it mixed up with all the other offerings there. Anyways, that's that. And then on the back, we got Great Dane Reefer from Ruda, and they're both matching with the Baylor paint. So we're pretty much doing a run for Baylor today, essentially. I want to say we're picking up at a UPS and taking some office supplies over to Astoria, Oregon. So yeah, it's a little bit of a drive. Should be fun though, and we'll get to show off this truck a little bit. It's kind of basic. There's nothing really that we can do on the front necessarily, but yeah, it looks pretty interesting. And you can also see that's a different driver model as well that comes with it. It looks like I got my dad to drive for us today. So we'll talk a little bit about it once we get going. We got a little bit of a drive ahead of us to go pick up the shipment rather, and then go make the delivery. So we'll go ahead and get it rolling here. Excellent. Looking good in here. Alright, let's go ahead and get on the road then. Start in high, why not? Gotta break off. Oh, got my window down too. So if you got to tune in to our last live stream, not the one where we did the map editing, that was the actual last live stream. But the one before that, I think it was called Flying Solo. We actually drove this truck and this trailer together.
Turn left.
Oh, I should have been in this lane. Whoops. Just skipping gears right now because we're empty. Oh, snap. Didn't see him. Whew, that was close.
Turn right.
Whoopsie, whoopsie. Do not have good lighting here. That was a little bit of a close one to start the day. So hopefully we don't get into any wrecks or any other close calls here. Speed limit 80, sweet, so we can actually get to our last gear, I think. So another interesting thing about this truck that may or may not appeal to you is that it also replaces, and it's kind of an interesting decision, I'm not sure why they did this, but it also replaces the white blinking lights for the parking. So, well, actually it replaces most of the triggers. I think the only one it doesn't change is the garage. So basically what it does is it replaces it with, and some of you may have already been using this mod before, so it might not be any different for you, but it replaces those white blinking lines when you're gonna drop off your trailer with orange traffic cones, and most of the other triggers are replaced with the manhole covers. So yeah, kind of interesting. I'm not sure why they did that. I think they, you know, I don't know, it seems kind of weird to include that with a truck mod, you know. So anyway, I mentioned this on the stream when we drove this truck as well. So yeah, it's just a bit of an FYI. If you're gonna run this truck, even if you just throw it in your profile and you don't actually build the truck, it'll still do that. So if you had the truck in your profile at all, it's basically going to do that. It's going to replace your icons with that. So it's something to be a little bit, you know, aware of. For me, it's not too big of a deal. I don't really care either way, but I know that some map mods like ATS expansion don't really play nice with that, because it's harder to, you know, with the way the terrain is on some of those pickup and drop-off sites, it's harder to see the markers of where you're picking up and dropping off. So yeah, just be mindful of that when if you you know, decide to check out this truck. And from what I understand, I think all of this guy's trucks do that. So just be aware of that. It's a little bit of an interesting decision that I'm not sure why they went in that direction with it, but it is what it is. Again, it's not as big of a deal, you know, to me. I don't really mind. Keeping left, actually. But otherwise, I'm, you know, kind of digging this truck. It's you know, something different. And, you know, everything seems pretty decent quality on the interior. Everything else, like the, you know, as you can see, the speedometer, odometer, the gauges are fully animated. Same thing with the dash, electronic dash. That's kind of cool. It's got some nice little other kind of ambient sounds.
And then turn right.
Little nuances, like the gear switching is a nice touch.
Turn right.
And then, as you saw at the beginning, it also kind of changes your driver model too, which is kind of interesting. I think that's also a common thing among the rest of his trucks. So yeah, it's definitely interesting and different.
Turn left.
These stutters are kind of getting us today, though. Although they kind of always are. And don't worry about the nighttime. It'll be morning before you know it.
Get ready to turn
I believe we
right.
left at midnight 30, something like that, over in Rock Springs, and now we're in Evanston.
Turn right.
Here at UPS. Gonna pick up our shipment here, and we'll be on our way. They're opening the gate for us. Let's get our four-ways on here. And there's our spot. You can see those cones
You have arrived at your destination.
right next to the whatever this is. This trailer is. Cornejo. I think that's us. Or is it? I want to say it is. Yeah, I don't see any cones over there. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it looks like it. I think. Like, not really seeing the green flag on there. Unless we were supposed to... Oh, we were supposed to stop at the trigger, I think. Whoops. Okay, I missed that. Let me go back here. See if it's even going to be possible for me to backtrack here. I don't know. Okay, I don't think there's a barrier there. I can probably just take it back this way. I saw those traffic cones over there. I thought that was us, but we actually need to stop at the trigger. Oh, we hit something. Well, I think we're okay here, actually. Let's see. Where's the trigger at? There it is. Yep, that was an oversight on my part. Okay, so we'll take the job, and then we should see cones somewhere. Cones, hello? Anywhere? Oh, it's on the other side of the building. Okay. Pull forward just enough. Or back, sorry. One way or another, we'll get out of here. For sure, I promise. There they are. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. So we're going to have to do a little reverse action here. We don't have a lot of room. What I'm going to probably do is reverse into one of these spaces. Right next to Mickey D's. I'm gonna hit that curb. Okay, let's get our window down and see what we can do here. I'm gonna try to take it a little slow. Can't really see much out of that mirror. Hopefully I'm turning it sharp enough. Don't want to run into anything. I have a feeling that we might. Okay, let's stop for a second. Pull forward. Yeah, I started turning way too early. That sure fooled me. That sure fooled me. See how much of a head start we can get just by doing it here, maybe. About here. Let's see where this gets us. Okay, close enough. Let's pull forward. Those cones are non-collision, so I'm not worried about hitting them. I think we're actually closer now. We might need to adjust one more time, but otherwise I think we're okay. Yeah, let's just adjust one more time just to make sure we're straight. That's a little better. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Yeah, that's straight enough. We're just gonna go ahead and get in there and get out, you know? Okay, well, sorry for this long back. That was a little That could have definitely gone smoother. Alright, now we're loaded down. Put our window up and just get on out of here, man. You can always tell the our four is off there. You can always tell the game stutters when your blinker lags. 'Cause that's fun, huh? Sometimes these guys let us go. Ah, and that mirror's blocking that side too. Hard to see. Okay, we're good on that side. I'm gonna say we're good on that side. Goodness gracious, okay. Now we're on the road. Now we can relax a little bit.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Got a good old C16 in here from Z-Mods, as you can hear. I really haven't changed anything from the last stream where we drove this thing around. Oh, is he letting us go? Okay, cool. Alright, we'll take it. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate you.
Keep right.
Warning should be here anytime. That's one thing I noticed with JBX in here is that the daylight happens actually pretty early.
Keep right. And then turn right.
It comes about 4 or 5 a.m. depending on where you're at. I think it's also time zone specific. Yes, make sure we can get on here with no issues and we're good. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and take that route advisor out. It can be a little obnoxious sometimes. A little big for my taste. Sorry again about the little delay there. Oh man, getting another one thrown at us here. Stop at the way station. This actually be good because I'm not sure what we're weighing right here, so we'll see.
Keep left.
Oh snap! Snuck up on us. There we go. 75, 980, just under 76. And I almost drove right over it too. Whoa! Thanks a lot for the help there, man.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Guess we can, should we stay in this lane? I wonder.
Turn right.
Yeah, I think it takes us to the same place. Doesn't split. Bear with me just a moment here. Alrighty, I do apologize about that. I was getting a phone call, so had to take care of that. Now we're back. You can see we're starting to see the crack of dawn. Once daybreak makes its full colors shown, we will try to nab a good screenshot. But anywho, you know, my initial impressions of the truck are pretty good. I think it's a pretty nice product for the, you know, very affordable price that it is. So far, Nikola makes sure that all his trucks are working functionally and 150. No errors or anything. Everything's pretty spick and span across the board. There are some interesting choices as far as, you know, the UI stuff that they change that I'm not too fond of, though. As far as, like, because even though the choice doesn't necessarily bother me, it's still like, why would you put that in a truck mod? You know, it's kind of weird. I'm sure that if you really wanted to, oh man, I hate these lane changes. Go ahead. That's a big slow up right there. I'm sure if you really wanted to, and if you knew how to, because I think I could probably find my way around it, but I'm not 100% sure I could. If you really wanted to, I suppose you could just kind of work with the SCS file of the truck, kind of go in there to the structure of it and take out the... Ah, you gotta be kidding me, man. We just stopped at one. Ugh. They're really just stretching out this drive. This is gonna be a long one. I apologize about that. This is gonna be a pretty lengthy video here. All the stuff we're having to do. For any of y'all that don't mind the lengthy videos, I'm sure it's no biggie for you. 75, 915. We've used up a little bit of fuel. But we definitely don't need to make any stops because I topped off before we left Rock Springs, so. But as I was mentioning, I'm sure that you could go into the, you know, the actual file structure of the SCS file and look for the, alright, we're stepping in here, buddy. Better slow down. I'm sure you could probably locate the folder that contains all of that data to replace the Green Goblin with the manhole covers and the parking trigger with the traffic cones. I took a peek at it if I were to do that myself, and you know, I'm just not super fluent with the SCS files, or I guess I should say the way that the game looks at models and such, because I wasn't really able to figure out where that that particular folder or file replacement is in the SCS file for this truck that replaces that stuff in the game. The other thing though too, when you download this truck, is the SCS file is locked. So you'll need to use the SCS extractor tool that you can get from modding.scssoft.com. Yeah, you basically just drag this SCS file onto the, you know, onto the executable for the SCS extractor, and it'll extract the SCS file for you. That's if you're wanting to, you know, actually mess with it. If not, it's, you know, kind of no big deal. It is a weird thing. And like I mentioned before, if this truck is in your profile, it will replace all of that stuff, no matter what truck you're actually driving. So just kind of be wary of that. But other than that, it's I'd say it's a pretty solid truck, especially for the price. I do like the detail in the gauges, and I like the lighting too. It's very visible. In some trucks, the lighting is a little too soft, and it's a little hard to see what's going on. But this one does a pretty good job of making everything super visible, and the truck model itself is pretty nice too. So, speaking of that, I'm gonna get a screenshot right now while we're at this nice little scenery here, and be right back. Okie doke, we are back. Welcome to Idaho. Idaho is definitely an underrated state, that's for sure. That's kind of what's cool about this drive, is the bulk of it is going to be Idaho and Oregon, essentially, because we're going to the far, far end west coast of Oregon to Astoria. So, should see some nice scenery along the way. Going past this guy here. Hopefully all is well with you guys, and hopefully your Saturday's off to a great start. Hopefully your weekend plans are working out for you, if you've got weekend plans. If not, a lazy weekend is always just as good, in my book. Personally, stuff's going pretty well, very busy. Been working on some map stuff, as you may have seen in the last live stream. If not, you can go and check it out. It's not the most exciting stuff, but it gives me more incentive to keep working on the map if I stream it. You know, because I don't know, I'm easily distracted and also lazy. So there's plenty of times where I could work on the map, but I just don't. So I think if I make it a habit of streaming it, I kind of feel more productive, because I feel like I'm kind of being watched a little bit. So it kind of lights a fire under me to, okay, thank God. Thank God we can pass this one. I don't know that they'll give us a wave around on the next one, but we can only hope. Anyways, yeah, I think it helps me if I do it that way. Helps me actually want to keep doing work on it. So hopefully you guys might, at least some of you may find that stuff interesting. It definitely is a little boring, especially if you don't really know what's going on with the map editor and everything, but I try to kind of explain what I'm doing, you know, as I'm going along, and in no way am I a genius when it comes to the map stuff. I'm still very much learning and don't have much experience. I just kind of know what look I want, and I also, you know, I know how to do minor stuff like fix terrain gaps and, you know, level stuff out, make sure stuff is, oh, man. Lane merge right after that turn, that's ugly. I kind of know how to just level stuff out, put, you know, different objects in place that I want. And that's kind of just basically what I do for the most part. That's the thing though about about mapping, is it's very time consuming. So as you may have seen, my stream was probably a couple hours, just shy of a couple hours, and we didn't get a whole lot done. I mean, we opened up an SES road that previously wasn't drivable and now is. But I set it to where only we're going to be able to drive on it. No AI traffic is going to be in there. I just kind of opened up a dirt road, not too far off of the... I think it's the... Dang. 8262, something like that. That highway. They're kind of getting towards Lubbock in Texas. So the SES map for Texas doesn't have one of those dirt roads open. It kind of just has a cattle guard there and a closed fence, but we modified it to be drivable. So I'm gonna kind of do a cool little thing there, maybe run that dirt road along for quite a while. I mean, we in the stream we looked at the rest of it, where that dirt road just ends, and there's not really anything out there. It's kind of an untouched sector, a big part of it. So what I'm gonna do is just keep stretching that road and just seeing what else I can add in there. maybe some landscapes or some farms, ranches. I may not add a prefab or depots or anything like that to pick up. It'll just kind of be a little, you know, a nice little drive, just for no reason. And maybe it'll be kind of something that the GPS can just kind of route you through as a shortcut to something or something like that, but we'll see what we can do with it. Basically, my entire intention with this map mod is just to expand the areas of Texas, pretty much. Give you some cool stuff that you can check out. It's not going to be to scale, and it's not going to be accurate to what's really there, because I mean, there's only so much you can really do, because SES has to do the hard job of deciding what to include and what to not include, because Texas is a humongous state in real life, and so there's so much there that they have to cut out in order to make it fit, and in order for it to be the, whatever it is, 15:1 scale or 19:1, I forget what it is in game. But what I want to do is kind of add back in some of the roads that they've had to omit, you know, with the base Texas map DLC. And like I said, it's not going to be real roads, and it's not going to be real stuff that's there, because I don't want to have to go through the work of looking through like Google Earth or Google Maps and saying, okay, so what's here? This highway's here, and this depot's here. Well, we're going to have to omit that because I only have, you know, 19% actual road of what's actually there, and blah blah blah. I'm just basically gonna try to pick a spot on the highway where there might be a real road in real life, you know, wherever there isn't already one in the SCS map, and then I'm just gonna put a road there and just see where it goes, I guess. But yeah, nothing's gonna be like, you know, true to scale or true to what's actually there, because it's gonna be impossible to do that. Literally, it will be impossible to include everything. I would essentially have to make a brand new, complete new map, like separate from SCS, not include any SCS anything. Just make a brand new one and try my best to make like a 1:1 scale of Texas. So your entire map, basically, your entire map that you would drive around in game would not be any other states other than Texas, if I was to try that. And that would be a feat in itself. That would take years. I can tell you that. It would take years to make a 1:1 scale map of Texas in game. So I don't want to do that. What I want to do is just expand on... Oh my lord, these stutters are just awful. What I want to do is just expand what's already there. So that's what I'm going to do. And for the most part, I'm going to try to be doing it on stream, because, yeah, I just... Oh, and in case I hadn't mentioned it already, the reason I'm speeding is because I don't want to make this a long video, or too long of a video, so that's why I'm speeding. I forget if I mentioned that already, but yeah, I'm speeding for that reason. Yeah, that's pretty much my intention with that map mod. So hopefully you guys are along for the ride. I'm going to try to be doing it, most of it on stream, like I mentioned. Keep me motivated to actually work on it. And try to do some actual driving content like we're doing now, or maybe on a stream as well. Because we still have ATS expansion being updated, and so occasionally you'll see me run a beta version of it, and we can check out some of the new stuff that's being added in and stuff like that. Yeah, that's basically most of what's going on in my world. Yeah, just been busy with life and the, you know, same old stuff. There's definitely some interesting stuff going on in the news lately, which I'm not gonna address the actual subjects in the news. I'm just gonna say, you know, everybody just be careful wherever you are in the world, wherever you go, because you know, civil unrest is on the rise, and you know, you just can never be too careful when it comes to making sure you and your family are safe. Like, it's been kind of good practice lately with myself and my family to not be out certain hours of the night and not be out certain areas as well, because you just never know. You don't want to get caught in something that's going to be of danger or harm to you, possibly. So hopefully everybody's actually being mindful of that, and you know, wherever you are in the world, keeping safe with everything. Yeah, it's a scary situation having to worry about some of the things we have to worry about nowadays. Kind of wish that our world was just like Truck Sim, where we could just drive around all day, every day, and not have to worry about stuff like that. But it is what it is, the world we live in, and we have to adjust however we need to. That is one thing I love about most of the ATS community, and I say most because lately there's been some interesting things happening within the ATS community as well. People just like this mod leaking and mod stealing and re-uploading nonsense. I mean, it's affecting so many people, and it's just unfair to everybody that puts in the hours, and because it's not just the hours of work that they put into developing the mod, it's all the preparation, and they have beta testers, and you know, research goes into it, like you know, engine mods. A lot of research has to go into that. A lot of these mod makers who are taking it very seriously actually travel, like they make travel arrangements, and they physically go to places to record from real engines. I mean, it's an incredible amount of work, and they're using the money that they make selling these mods legitimately to do this, to support what they want to do, and also to keep their websites up and things like that. So it is genuinely, seriously, the least we can do to go to their site and buy them there legitimately. I mean, Z-Mods, for example, his engine mods are $5, $6, $7. I mean, come on. I mean, a McDonald's combo nowadays costs more than that. And you know, it's good funding for them. I mean, that's how they get their stuff done. That's how they're able to continue with their projects and giving us the stuff that we love to use in game. So, I mean, you know, it is genuinely the lowest of the low of society, of this community, that go on these other websites and download for free these leaked mods that are already cheap, and you just don't want to pay for them. I mean, it doesn't support the mod maker, and I mean, no one's really going to support that. You know, it's just not, I don't know. I mean, use some decency. You know, go and support these guys for the hard work they do. I mean, not everybody can do that, and not everybody does. The ones that do give a lot of time, a lot of effort, and, like I say, research, and yeah, I mean, it's for some it's their livelihood. For others, it's more of a hobby type thing. But still, I mean, this is the least we can do to support them legitimately, and also to, like I'm doing, essentially raising awareness of this, you know, heinous activity of mod leaking and stealing, and to advocate against it, to advocate towards supporting them with your own money. And yeah, it's just not a good thing to do, to do things that just, you know, really cut at the mod maker's ability to you know, be adequately compensated for all the work they do. That's a personal viewpoint that I have, and you know, and nowhere am I going to judge people for supporting stolen mods or anything like that. Everybody's going to do what they're going to do. I can't control that, and I accept that. But what I am going to do is my part to raise awareness for it and advocate against it. So that is what I do. Speaking of mods, we do have some really nice stuff that I want to cover soon, which is the update for Pizzer's 389, and then Ruda's coming out with an update for his 389 glider as well, pretty soon. If it's not out already, I have to actually go and see what the progress looks like on it. Ooh, that's a sharp turn. Another sharp one right here. Good lord, that's sharp. Whew. Actually might have burned some rubber right there a little bit. Not really going to worry about downshifting here. We've got plenty of horsepower to get us up here. Unless we hit a super steep incline, which I think is about to level out some more, so I think we'll be fine. I like the visibility of this truck. Ooh, that dude's just coming in our lane. Okay. Don't want to be next to you. Alright, we got to pull over here anyway, so let's get ready to do that. I think we can make it. I bet that was loud for those people standing there. Cool, 75, 474. Apparently we're not in perfect technical state, whatever that means. I don't know. As far as I know, we haven't sustained any damage. I don't even recall... Did it say that on the last two visits to the way station? I don't recall it saying that at the last two visits. Maybe it did. I just didn't catch it. Should have probably been paying more attention to that, but I didn't catch if it said that at the last two stops we made to the way station. Oh my goodness, this is tight. Okay. Oh, I recall this area now. Yeah, there's lots of curvy roads through here. I do think we can pass this guy though. It's going a little too. Whoa, Stutter City. It's going a little too slow for us. I have to take another Mexico run here soon. We want to talk about curvy roads. That is a curvy road city country. Just Mexico. In fact, there's a very specific run that I'm thinking I want to do sometime soon, either for a video or maybe for a stream. Maybe we'll try it on the next video. We'll see. So my loan installment kicked in there. Oof. I think we're burning some rubber on these turns. Maybe that's where our wear is coming from. We're wearing down these tires. Could be. I don't know. We'll also take it easy on the next run. I know because everybody watches my videos, knows that I don't generally speed. It's more so for the sake of the duration of the video. I don't want it to be too terribly long. Because I did not anticipate necessarily. I don't think no one really anticipates it, but didn't plan to have as many issues backing up to get our shipment picked up. I'll blame my lack of skill for that one. Portland, Kennewick. Yeah, as I mentioned, we're going to the far west side of Oregon. I notice I toggle between Oregon and Oregon, and I don't know why. I like Oregon better. This is gorgeous through here. I never get tired of seeing this. So many aspects of this landscape that SES did so well. And JBX graphics really helps to bring out the vibrance of these areas. Especially the water, because the water in, I don't know why, the water in ATS sometimes doesn't necessarily look like water. It looks more like molasses in certain areas. I'm not sure why, but JBX fixes that issue quite nicely, as well as the white concrete, bright white concrete. Absolutely gorgeous landscape. think that's the bridge over to Yakima. Ooh, that's a tight one. Is there anybody close to us? No. Okay, thankfully. I'm sure those office supplies in our trailer are all over the walls by now. Unless they're packed up in crates, which hopefully they are. Crates or pallets, one of the two. Okay, we will do so. Slow up a little bit for this turn. If we don't slow up, we'll be right into that wall. Hopefully give us the all clear for this way station. Hopefully don't have to go in. Nice. Alright, cool. I think Mr. Bus heard us coming. He got out of our way. Ooh, look at that. Look at that blue water. Kind of a shame they had to take this scenery and stick a highway through it, but at least we get to enjoy it. Oof, albeit through tons of stutters. Vancouver 1 mile. Keeping left. Alright, speed limit's down to 55. We gotta respect that a little bit better. What do you say we go down to, ooh. At least don't be a lane merge at the end of this. Tons of trucks right here, including us. Alright, we're cool. I'm gonna get over just in case anybody else needs to. Never mind. This guy says no, keep right. I don't want to go too far over the limit. 8430 west. Let's hop in the middle lane here, just in case. I'm not sure what exit we're gonna come up on. I haven't been to actually... Yeah, I haven't actually been to Astoria in a while. Salem to the south.
Keep right, and then exit.
Okay,
right.
interesting. We are exiting towards Seattle.
Exit right.
There's Astoria, 40530 west, 1 mile. Sounds good to me. We'll go ahead and stay in. We'll go down to 7. That's fine.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Hopefully our
Turn right.
our back at our delivery drop off goes smoother than our pickup. We can hope. I can dream. I think we get to go across this bridge here. That's cool. Oh yeah, look at that scenery, man. Doesn't get better than that. Please don't send us down the exit. Oh, I think we do have to exit, actually. Oh, my bad. Whoops. Well, I don't know if that was my bad. That dude could have seen us coming clear across the highway. I'm pretty sure he wasn't in there when we started. Whatever, I'll take the blame for it.
Keep right.
He's gonna be sitting there for a while. I don't think I was in the wrong there. I'm pretty sure that lane was clear when I started merging. But I am gonna watch the video back just to check.
Keep left.
A little paranoid now. Freeway ends.
Continue straight on.
Alright, it's up to 55. I want to also do some more, now that I'm thinking about it, some more coverage of the 3406B update. Another update just came out a couple days ago for the audio framework from Z-Mods. I think it's version 2.1. And then a new update for the 3406B as well, dropped a couple days ago. I want to see what's changed. But I've been super busy with other stuff, and then really backlogged on videos. So I wanted to make sure I put a video out, at least, and then at some point we'll cover all the new stuff. Try to catch up on covering the new stuff. But I gotta go and get me that update from Z. Check it out. Oh, all right. We are merging, and this dude is slamming on brakes. What are you doing, man? Slowing us down. That's what you're doing.
Keep right.
Bringing us down, man. Man, we've had some nice weather over here lately, too. And by nice weather, I mean rain. Rain that is uncommon for Texas summers. Or, I mean, maybe I should say San Antonio summers. Houston actually does get a lot of rain consistently, I think, throughout the year. Made it to Astoria. It's a cool boat. Yeah, I cannot say I've been to Astoria here before. If I have, it's been a minute, because this is not looking familiar to me. Alright, with all due respect, we're gonna stay in the left lane, because this guy is a little slow.
Continue straight on.
Excited to finish this run and go and get me a nice, pour me a nice drink. This looks pretty cool. Astoria, Oregon. I never would have guessed, or never would have known. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I'm surprised that Oregon has scenery like this. I'm just impressed.
Continue straight on.
There's a boat on the water over there. Whataburger. And a Radio Shack and a Crowd Cow. I've never heard of a Crowd Cow. Must be some new eclectic trendy place. Okay, Stutter City. Stuttered so bad it lagged the engine sound. That's what we've come to love with ATS. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
First exit. Okay, can we? Yes.
Exit now.
There we go. Ooh, another bridge. Oh, this is sweet right here. Drawbridge. Check it out. That's cool. There's a little stoplight there for when they have to draw the bridge up. Oh man, that's beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. terrain over there could use a little work. Looks a little bland. They need to make it look like this side over here.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, I think we're getting close. Is it a Walmart? I think it's a Walmart we're dropping off at.
Turn right.
Yep. It is.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright.
Have arrived at your destination.
Question is... Okay, trucks only. Delivery only. Okay, that's got to be over here. Uh-oh. That's not good. That turn was a lot shorter than I thought. A lot tighter than I thought. Let's take that a little wider this time. Can we make it? Can we make it? Not gonna chance it. Sorry, trailer. I gave you 1% damage. I'll hop this curb. Make sure we don't make that mistake again. Okay, we're good now. Whoopsie daisy. Got four ways on here again. It's a good sized facility here. Man, that's a shame. We bit that pole on the side. Accidents do happen. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go cut through here real quick. Then I'm gonna come back out like this. Some weird stuff like this. See if this can get us anywhere in the ballpark of it. We got plenty of room to do it, just making sure we do it right. And I don't have much room to maneuver. Yeah, this is kind of a poor setup. I didn't give myself a lot of room here on the right, on the left, rather. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to scoot up a little bit. Give myself some more room here on the left side. Maybe like this. And then get the trailer kind of pointed that direction already. Let's hope I'm at least close. I don't know. This is a hard one. I don't think I'm close at all, actually. Oh, shoot, no. I am definitely not. Alright, well here's what we'll do. Now that we're already facing this direction, let's just come over this way. Because I can see a lot better out of my left mirror. Yeah, let's do it like this. I'm keeping all this in here, by the way. This is content. I'm gonna disregard those cones. I'm gonna run right over them. Yeah, kind of waited too long on that one. We're going to do a pull-up here in a second. And another. Okay, they're taking it, but we're gonna get it a little straighter. Just do a little S here. See how we look. Not too catawampus, but let's just kind of get it a little better. They really give us very little room. Okay. We've tortured ourselves enough. We'll take it. All right. That was 856 miles, 14.5 hours, basically. 116.5 gallons. That took us from Evanston, Wyoming to Astoria, Oregon. 53,491 in our pocket. And the end of this video could not come soon enough. Oh, man. All right, we'll go ahead and kill our engine here just to kind of get it done. All right, guys. Well, that's the C120 from Nikola Trucks, Great Dane Reefer from Ruda. So I'll have links to both of those. Thank you for sticking around. I apologize for so many dumb delays. Most of my lack of skill with backing up a trailer. I'm rusty at it. Anyways, that was that. Pretty much all I got for you today. I won't hold you captive any longer. I do hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for checking out the channel again and sticking around with me for the video, for your extreme patience. And we will see you guys in the next one. Until then, please subscribe if you enjoyed watching. Please drop a like while you're at it. I appreciate the love and the support. We'll hopefully see you back here on the channel again. And again, guys, everybody be safe and have a good one.